So in the last 30 days, I have not slept. I have not eaten. I have just straight up worked for a season of my life. I told my family, I sat them down and I said, guys, I'm always around. I'm always home. We sacrificed for a season in the past and it's paid off. And we really, really, really want to place in Skool games because we want to be able to go to that mastermind and grow our business even more. And I'm really enjoying Skool. And we decided to move everything over because our coaches wanted to do it. So let's do it. Nonetheless, I'm very competitive. It's not about the money. I've been an athlete my whole life. I played basketball. I was regional player of the year, district player of the year. I was in the Florida All-Star game, played college for a little bit. Not like a big school, nothing like that. But my grades were horrible, so I couldn't go. Like literally, I was on the newspaper for having a 1.8 GPA or something like that. Nonetheless, we were really excited about Skool games. And if you know Alex Hermosi, he's an investor in this platform. Let me show it to you. So this is Skool games. And this is the leaderboards. This is a new competition that's happening in November. I don't think I'm eligible for it or else I'd be here on this. But last month, check it out, guys. Your boy finished in 5th place. And it was so much fun. Guys, in the last 24 hours, we did 16. We were 3rd in MR. I didn't think it was possible. We finished in 5th amongst some of the best business people in the world. This is the one month that all the past winners could compete. So I chose the most competitive month because there were months where I would have won. Like, look, this was August. I would have won if I would have started in August. But of course, I decided to go with the most competitive month possible, right? But it was fun and the coaches stepped up. The whole industry stepped up. Word of mouth was spreading. It was a holistic approach. And this is what I do with my barbershops. We do the guerrilla marketing, the sign guide, handing out the cards, the offers. We start at a granular level, helping the individual barber learn how to market themselves. We support them with our managers and our shop owners. We run ads behind them. They run their own individual ads. We run location ads. We run Google ads, meta ads, and all of that snowballs and your brand continues to grow. And that's how we've opened. We're on our 10th location here in Tampa, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. We continuously duplicate success. Alex Hermosi talks about, and this is something that we've talked about for years in our mentorship, about building a strong foundation. The first course that I created it back in 2019 was called Foundations. The beginning of our mentorship is about building a strong foundation that we can build on. And what I noticed in the barbering industry is a lot of barbers want to skip building a strong foundation because it takes a little bit of time and it takes discipline and it's not that easy and it's not that fun or sexy. But if you build a strong foundation first, you'll build something that lasts. And so for the past 14 years, guys, I have been focused and snowballing the same process over and over and over again. I didn't just do it with my barbershops. I did it with my YouTube channel, building a team, delegating, outsourcing, automating, to the point where we were able to create a YouTube video when AI didn't exist every single day for 365 days. And my YouTube channel ended up grossing something like $160,000, $170,000 that year. On top of the barbershops, on top of a 6-figure income behind the chair cutting hair. And then we also launched Tune 45, and Tune 45 was a 7-figure company doing the same thing. And then we launched Pi Accounting, and that grew to a 7-figure company. And then we launched, you guys get the point. Now we have businesses that aren't even in the barbering industry with the same process. And so we launched our platform, the Mentorship 2.0. This is 3 years after starting 1.0. And guys, I want to show you guys the results. When you build a strong foundation, man, we created a great product, a program that I'm proud of. It doesn't have a few success rates here and there that are amazing that I can just regurgitate and continue to share. We've shared over the course of 3 years, hundreds of success rates. So much so barbers who don't understand it, they think we're scamming. They think it's a scam. We've even been called a Ponzi scheme. But I want to show you guys the same marketing and business principles that I teach our students and the advertising and the marketing and all that stuff. I just created a snowball with the same exact principles in Skool games. Let me show you guys what happened. So obviously in the beginning, we weren't doing $16,000 in 24 hours, but we were building it little by little. And you can look at my ads, for example. Hopefully you guys understand what's going on here. There's a lot going on, but especially if you look here at the bottom, I didn't just go and spend $8,200 all willy-nilly, guys. It snowballed into that. It snowballed into spending that much money. I didn't want to spend that much money, But look what happened from a holistic approach. It made my ROAS, my return on ad spend, a 6.18, an amazing number. And this isn't possible unless you do the whole thing, unless you do the social media, unless you do the word of mouth, unless you're doing live streaming and putting in the work. This doesn't turn out like these type of numbers. And look at what happened to the performance of my ads, okay? There were 428 purchases. That's right. 428 barbers signed up from these ads. We had a total of 650 barbers that signed up in 30 days. 30 days, 600 signed up, of which 428 came from the ads. And so let's do the math on that. 428 times $118.24. So I spent, you guys see that number? And I did the math wrong because I put $118.14, but it's close enough. So I spent about $8,200 to make $600. And that's just from the ads. By doing the work to improve the performance of my ads, I also got organic traffic that equated to another 125 barbers that signed up. I'm sorry, 225 barbers that signed up, because we had like 650 that signed up in 30 days. And people ask me all the time, how do you get your barbers their first year at a barber school making 6 figures? It's the same approach, except with headlines. I hate you. Sorry about that phone call, Dre called me. What point was I making? Oh yeah, the barbershops. Guys, the same approach, except we've been doing the barbershops since 2012. So that snowball, that holistic approach, that snowballs even stronger with the barbershops. And so when a new barber comes in, they're leveraging 10 years, 12 years of hard work and dedication building a barbershop brand. I'm hoping that's making sense now and coming full circle, because we run ads for our barbershops, not just on Meta, but on Google, not just online, but locally. And our brand has become over the course. You do this consistently, as long as it's a great product and a great service, and you're not trying to, it's not just a trend. It's not just a fad. I don't know what's going to happen with AI. I don't know what's going to happen with $200 haircuts, with celebrity haircuts. I don't know what's going to happen with social media, right? But I know one thing. Barbershops and barbering have been around since the beginning of time. Not really, but it's one of the oldest professions ever, right? And AI is not replacing it. I know people who don't know about barbering, what it takes to be a barber, they think AI is going to replace it. No, zero chance. It's not happening. And if it does happen, everything has been replaced by AI at that point, or robots at that point. Everything has. That's going to be one of the last of a dying breed. You know what I mean? That's going to be an apocalypse at that point. But it's the boring businesses, the accounting firms, the barbershops. You implement stuff like this with that, you get a perfect storm, man. You build something that lasts. But everybody wants to chase overnight success, and you can still do that. And I still do it. I still buy crypto, except when you bought it, you were putting $100, $200, $500, $1,000 into crypto. I put 35,000 into Dogecoin. I put $13,000 into Shiba, because I can put more money in. I can risk more money because I have something that's always going to make me money. And I think people are trying to skip this part and try to go straight to Shiba and get rich overnight. And it works for some, but if you get it overnight, you can lose it overnight too, because you didn't become the person that earned that can manage that can handle that. You didn't go through the process. Hopefully you guys like this video. You got something from it. It was just something quick that I figured I'd rant about. And I really want to make an impression on you guys who want more, but are, there's a lot of noise out there, social media and all these things. There's a lot of fake gurus. There's a lot of guys who sell you something they don't even do themselves. The drop shipping, the wholesale, the SMMA, the all these things, the crypto, all these things that aren't making them rich. You see, I do have a mentorship and I do have a course, but you guys can look at my track record. Look at my YouTube channel. It's 10 years old. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I still own all these businesses. And as a matter of fact, a lot of my mentorship students become barbers at my barbershops, and the success stories, like Mutan's one of them. His first month here, he made $10,000 as a barber. His first month. Then you got Devin, who recently moved over. His 4th week, he made $3,400. Mo, first year out of barber school, retiring the military, 6 figures. Jordan, first year out of barber school, 120. We have story after story after story. My stuff is not hard to find. My businesses aren't hard to find. My patents aren't hard to find. My companies aren't hard to find. My Shopify and Amazon numbers are not hard to find. There are very few programs out there that, you know, we have a lot of fun with this. This isn't a high ticket offer, nothing like that. We charge $120 a month for Skool. So you don't have to sign up for that. I'm not trying to convince you to do that. We also have a free Skool as well if you want to join that, the 245 Barber Skool, or just keep watching my YouTube videos, you know, keep watching the YouTube channels. And if it motivates you, if you learn something, if you're inspired by it, that's cool too, bro. But I really, really want to make an impression on you guys. What's possible with some humility, with some delayed gratification, with living below your means, with snowballing, with not chasing materialistic things, with knowing what your why is. That's an important one. Why are you doing the things you're doing? If you're motivated by a car, by attention, by a piece of paper, you'll never find happiness. You're always going to be chasing the next thing, the next dopamine. Don't let these things control your life, dictate your life, motivate your life, dictate your mental health. You know, it's a great place to be in, guys, when you're doing things because you want to do it. Like people ask me all the time, you know, one of the questions I get all the time, when do you plan on retiring, boom, boom? For what? What am I going to retire and do? What am I trying to work hard to get out of? There's nothing I'm trying to work hard to get out of. I like my life. Yo, Chris, but you work so much. What else am I going to do? Like, I don't like playing 2K more than I like running ads. And I don't like that gamification, those stats, more than I like these stats. I like these stats better. I feel like I'm playing 2K in real life. I feel like I'm playing Madden in real life. I feel like I'm playing I remember I used to play Warcraft back when I was a kid, and it literally took over my life for a couple of years. Thank God I got out of that addiction. But this is way more fun, these stats. Let me show you what other stats are way more fun. These stats are way more fun, okay? Look at these leaderboards. Like, this is Mo for the week. He's made 4,600. Those are way more fun stats. Let's work on our character in real life, right? Let's get those skill points up, those VC points in real life, you know? Anyways, I'm done. I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment below, you know, if you got questions, what do you want me to tap into? What do you guys want me to touch on? I plan on vlogging again if you guys even care about that, but if you don't, it's all good. I'll see you on the next video.